I've been up all night long. I've had about an hour of sleep. Not because I slept during the day. My dog barking at. Sorry, my dogs are on the front porch and I don't know why they're barking. But my husband, my sixth sense, was correct. My husband came home last night, not due to because he wanted to. I'm not even going to go into that. But when he came home, that poor man was hurting so bad. So bad. He went into his own muscle relaxers and had to take 3 of them just to be able to lay down last night. And he went to bed at 7. So he was only home and up for about an hour and a half, and that's it. Woke up still in horrible pain. He was. I'm getting on him first. So I need, please guys, send prayers for him, because when he got up this morning, he was still as bad as he was when he came home. So he took a muscle relaxer this morning because he's got to do the 2-hour drive to work. And then I sent him with his muscle relaxers so he could take some tonight, because he won't come. They're not, so he has them till he comes home Saturday night. That poor man was so bad, I had to pull out my back brace, because I've got 2. I've got a soft one that's, to wear around the house if I'm hurting. Then I've got my work back brace, which is way too big for me anyway, but it's got the tabs that make it smaller, because I'm little. So I had to pull out my work one for yard and everything and construction and whatnot, and had to put that on him this morning and help him. Where it was so bad, he couldn't bend down to put lace his shoes on, his boots on, let alone tie him. So I had to do that this morning. That poor man is in horrible pain. But, please send prayers for him, because the last time he did, I'm being honest, the last time, and he even stated it this morning, that he felt like he did a year ago. And a year ago he had hurt his back at work, and I had to call friends to come to my house when we lived in the valley, to come over and help me stand him up, to get him in a car, and they had to go with me to take him to the hospital and help me get him out, because he had, the job he does, he has tore so many stomach and back muscles and stretched them and tore them, and he feels like that's what he's done again. So I'm praying he gets over it, and I told him when he comes home, if he's still doing it, I'm taking him back to the hospital, because it's bad. So please, everybody, send prayers for him. As for that, I've been up all night, not because I slept all day. I'm always tired, guys. I can always sleep all day due to this Lyme. But my bone pain, I don't know if it, like I said, I can't derive if it's bone pain or muscle pain. It's in between the two, and taking my bone marrow medicine and my Lyme arthritis medicine helps with the bones. But I've also got pain pills too to help. And since, I don't pick them up till Friday, my new doctor is prescribing them for me, thank God. And I didn't realize it's been 11 days without them. And I did not realize, on top of the bone marrow medicine and the Lyme arthritis medicine, the arthritis medicine alone, that I have to have the pain pill too to ease it off. And it kept me up all night long, wrapped up in a heating pad on my right leg. It's my right leg that's doing it. And I also want to say I'm sorry, Mike Fives, like I said. If he came home, I wouldn't be able to Skype you, and he came home. My sixth sense was correct, but so far it's 10 till 6. I'm so tired, and I'm really thinking about going and climbing up in the bed because I've not even been to bed. Like I say, I want to go to sleep now, and I don't mean to, but just send prayers to my husband because he's hurting. He really is. And even though on top of my pain and my disease and my symptoms I have to deal with 24/7 for the rest of my life so far, or we all do. I put myself on the shelf and I deal with him and his issue when it comes to certain things. So, also, yes. That's what I want to know. I let everybody. I told Mike Fives, or Mike Fives Alive. Um, my husband bought a car almost 2 years ago, a Ford. Oh bloody hell! No, it wasn't a Ford. Chevy Cobalt. Now he liked the car. I liked the car, but the thing is going through the dealership after a year, they stopped doing the whole. If something happens to it, well, unbeknown to us, when he purchased it, it had a hole in the transmission. So it's leaking transmission, and the transmission is starting to slip. So we're like, in my red car, I mean, I've got the timing belt on, but it needs still its tweakers and things done to it to get it fixed. But even if I choose to get it fixed, otherwise I'm just going to sell it. I'm just at that point. But my husband's car, he purchased, he told him, I don't want it no more. You guys sold me a car that had a hole in the transmission. Your mechanic said there was one, but you didn't tell me. So come and get this car. I can't drive it. He can't drive it. So they're supposed to pick that up. And I'm like, well, honey, we need to have a vehicle. We can't always go in your work truck to go places. So the only good thing that came out of last night was he let me know, and which I'm going to go look at it today in my four-wheeler since I didn't realize it was that close. He bought me a 2014 Ford Taurus with all the bells and all the whistles. And it's right down the road, and obviously it's to the right of the road. I've never been to the right of the road. And he paid straight out cash for it. I did not realize. So that was my gift for me, since for emergencies, he said, I've got a vehicle like the last time I drove down to the valley with that car. And even though I knew about the transmission, but I had to go to get my medicines. So he bought me a car straight out, 2014 Ford Taurus, with all the bells and whistles, and I didn't know what they were until I got online this morning. I'm like, oh wow, the thing's even got GPS on it, so I don't have to use my GPS, but I don't trust GPS either. So, and it's got the backup cameras and everything like that. So Mike 5 Alive, I'm right there with you now. So if I do drive, which, I have to be medicated, I got the backup camera, and it's got the automatic stop sensory, where if my brain goes stupid while I'm driving, it will stop for me if it senses I'm getting too close to hit somebody or whatnot. So I'm very thrilled, and I'm supposed to pick that up Saturday. But he said I can, get on the four-wheeler and ride up here less than a mile away and look at it. It's already purchased, but I don't have the key. He has it and won't give it to me until Saturday. Well, it would actually be Sunday because he comes home Saturday night. So I'll have my as far as I know, it's a charcoal gray, and it's the interceptor version, which I don't know what that is either. So, I mean, I have to go online, but I'm rambling, guys, and this has nothing to do with Lyme or my whatever, whatnot. Like I said, I'm tired. I've been up all night, and I've got about an hour's sleep. I'm trying to sip on a. Oh, I still can't eat. Ah, I did. You remember I told you I made that soup, the cannellini and kale soup? I think I made it the night before, and I didn't eat it because I just couldn't. Well, I tried it last night, couldn't eat it. Tried a grilled cheese, couldn't eat it. For some reason, my stomach does not let me keep anything down. So, but we're supposed to have a beautiful day, a beautiful week until Tuesday, and then we're supposed to see snow next Wednesday. So Tuesday night into Wednesday. So, I hate you, winter. I hate winter. I want summer. But I'm rambling. But I'll catch with you guys later. God bless.